back, class. So, last class we discussed the 13 colonies, right? So this class we're gonna start getting into more the American Revolution side of history. And we're gonna explore some of the causal factors that made the American Revolution happen, okay? So we're gonna do a little activity here. So just remember the groups you're in right now in your tables. This is gonna be your home groups, okay? In a second, I'm gonna put you in different groups, okay? And each table is gonna be assigned one causal factor of the American Revolution. So this could be something like the Coercive Acts or the Tea Act, okay? So I'll tell you a little later. And I'm gonna model one of the causal factors for you guys so you can see how it's done, okay? So I'm gonna do the Boston Tea Party. Okay, everyone knows what the Boston Tea Party was? Yeah? So we're gonna do a little thing called a 3-2-1 activity, okay? So we're gonna do 3 things you learned from your topic, 2 things you found interesting about your topic, and then 1 question that you still have about your topic. And you're gonna be doing this in your group that I'm gonna put you in soon, okay? So then we're gonna do a little bit of reading, and then you're gonna discuss with your group mates what you came up with for your facts, and you're gonna discuss your questions, and maybe you guys can help each other answer your questions, all right? So I'm gonna do the Boston Tea Party right now for you guys, really quick, okay? So, Boston Tea Party, everybody knows that, right? So the 3 things I learned about the Boston Tea Party was that colonists boarded a tea ship from the East India Trading Company. That's one thing, right? They did it because they were resisting the Tea Act, right? That's number 2. And then the 3rd thing is it took place in December of 1773. So that's 3 things right there. 3 facts that I learned from the Boston Tea Party. And then 2 things I found interesting, okay? One of them was that the colonists actually dressed as Mohawk Indians when they kind of went up on the ship to do what they were going to do. So that was pretty interesting. And then they also dropped 342 chests of tea into the bay they were in, the Boston Bay. So that was pretty interesting to me too. That's a lot of tea. And then I had one question I had was, why didn't they just steal the tea and drink it themselves instead of just dumping it over the side into the bay and ruining it, right? So this is my question I had that I'll probably talk with my group mates about and see if they can help me answer it, okay? So just to make sure you guys understand before I put you in your groups, let me see if you get what's going on, okay? So Paola, what's one thing we have to do for our activity?
Write a question.
Write a question, right? Good. Do you remember anything else?
2 things you found interesting.
2 interesting facts, and then
3 things you learned.
3 things you learned. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Get going, guys.